Good afternoon, church. Pastor Craig here once again with a midweek greeting. Happy Wednesday to you on this, the Wednesday of Holy Week. It's great to be back from holidays and look forward to celebrating with the church family as we celebrate Easter Sunday. Not only looking forward to it because we're going to have more people in the building than when I left on holidays, but also looking forward to it because this is Easter. This is the time that we celebrate what Jesus Christ has done for us and the fact that he died and that he rose again. You know, when we think about celebrating Easter, it's something that we as a Protestant church tend to do a really good job of. We like to celebrate what Jesus has done for us, and we celebrate his resurrection. But you know, this week also has Friday in it. Friday, which we call Good Friday. The day in which we remember his suffering. We remember the sorrow with which he entered that garden, knowing full well what would happen to him as he prayed and cried out to his Father, "If it's possible, take this cup from me." Friday, the day that we remember his trials, we remember his crucifixion, and ultimately his death and burial. And I want to invite us as a church family to gather on Friday to remember Christ's suffering. Something we perhaps don't do as often as we should. I just found out today that there will not be an interchurch Good Friday service. When I left on holidays, I still thought that we were going to have some kind of an online service and discovered today there isn't. But it gives us an opportunity as our church family to gather, whether that be here in the building or on your own. What's going to happen this Friday is I want to invite you to come and be in the sanctuary here. The sanctuary will be lit fairly dimly. This display has been set up to remind us of some of the things that happened on Good Friday. And I would invite you to take time with your family to use the sanctuary as a space to pray and to reflect on Christ's suffering. I will be leading a Good Friday service at 10:30 on Friday for those that are able to make it in person. We will not have pre-registration for this service. Rather, invite you just to come, and we'll do registration at the door, and people will be invited to come in. And it will be a quiet, reflective service of reflecting on Christ's suffering and worshiping God for the sacrifice that he made for us. If you're not able to make it at 10:30 for that service, though, the sanctuary will be open anytime from 9:30 until 6 in the evening. And I would invite you to come and just spend some time alone in the sanctuary praying, worshiping God, and reflecting, as there will be some of these visual cues that will help us to reflect on these things. There will be scriptures that will be scrolling through the slides throughout the entire day that we can read and reflect on that story of Christ's suffering. I look forward to celebrating Easter Sunday with you as a church family, whether that be in person or in your home through the live stream. And I look forward to rejoicing in Christ's resurrection. But I also look forward to this opportunity to park ourselves in the sorrow and suffering of Jesus and the sacrifice that he made for you and for me. And so I would invite you to join me on Friday at 10:30 for the service if you're able to make it, and if not, to come at any time. We will not be live streaming the Good Friday service, by the way, and so if you're not able to make it, I'm sorry for that, but it's just not going to work out this week. But we will be able to gather together for those that are able to make it. And as I say, come anytime during the day. If you just want some alone time with the Lord, it would be a beautiful space and a beautiful time to be able to do that. And then Sunday morning, we will gather for our Sunday morning Easter service. It will be communion on that service, so reminder for those of you that are taking part in the service online that you will need to prepare the elements and have them ready at home. For those that are coming to church, reminder, you do need to pre-register for Sunday morning so we can make sure that we've got adequate seating space and have seating arrangements made for everybody. But we will be providing communion elements for you when you arrive, the pre-packaged. And so as we go through this week, Holy Week as it's called, I want to wish us as a church family God's blessing. And my prayer is that this Holy Week will be a week in which we will appreciate in a new way the suffering of Jesus and will celebrate in a new and renewed way his victory over death, over sin, and the gift that he's given to us. Have a great week, church. Let's be the church God has called us to be as we go into this week.